Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary. This is a game we were playing on the PBE. The reason we were playing on the PBE today, a bit of the old Shaco. This is his new skin that has been, unveiled a little while back. It's his wild card Shaco skin. It's pretty bloody awesome, and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of show it off in this game. Why not get another Shaco gameplay in there? Why not get a skin kind of preview or something like that? I don't know. Now, first thing I actually want to say before getting involved in this game is that PBE games don't tend to be of that high quality. I mean, this isn't going to be like one of my diamond games or something like that. But you should still be fun to see Shaco. It should still be fun, and primarily, of course, with the goal of seeing the new Shaco skin. So that's the game. That's the goal today. For runes masteries on Shaco, on my runes, I like to go for attack, damage, reds, attack, speed, Quints, and see, you can do a lot of different stuff, so I'm kind of tripping up on myself a little bit because you can do a lot of different stuff, and I've gone for like half attack speed, half magic resist blues, half attack speed, half armor yellows. You can just go for attack speed and or you can just go for armor and magic resist if you want to do that. It's kind of up to you. But anyway, this game I'm starting. That was my runes. I'll talk about masters in a sec. But right now I'm just gonna say this game I'm starting at my red buff because I just want to kill this away first, because then I'm going to try and invade their jungle. However, having said that, they do have a Graves and a Rammus, both with Smite. So maybe they've got one guy starting at red, one guy starting at blue, in which case it's going to be kind of hard to invade. I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, the reason why I started my red, by the way, and I'm going to invade from here rather than starting at blue and invading, is just because if you're invading, then red buff is obviously the better buff for you to have, because you have your attacks do more damage and you can slow. But, I mean, maybe I can still catch someone at their blue here if they're... Why can't I use my trinket? Okay, smart cast wasn't up for my trinket apparently. So I'm just going to take away the blue buff here. Should be able to steal this away pretty easily. I'm not really sure where the enemies are. There's two people bot lane, and that looks like a Rammus and Darius bot. It means that Graves is around here somewhere. Fair enough. There we go. I don't really need to smite that, but whenever I'm in the enemy jungle, I kind of want to just secure things with smites. I'm also going to kill these minis, because this will allow me to get not only the timer for when the blue buff respawns, but also it gives me a lot of experience and gold, because, well, not necessarily a lot of gold, but a lot of experience, because those minis are worth a lot of experience now in Season 5. I'm still kind of confused where these guys are meant to be. There's not a top laner either. I can only see 3 people. There's a Lee Sin and a Graves, currently MIA. I'm not sure where that is. I'm just going to take the Scuttle Crab, I think. Shaco is actually pretty bad at taking Scuttle Crab unless you've got the Golem, the Krug buff, because you don't have any hard CC to make it take more damage, and obviously you can't really use your boxes because your boxes are stationary and the Krug is just running around like an annoying little bugger. So yeah, I don't know, but whatever, we get the Krug. I just wanted a bit more gold there, so get that, and I'm gonna recall. What smite upgrade you choose on Shaco is really up to you. I used to really like skirmishers, but I've just been trying around with a bit of a Ranger's Trailblazer as well, just because I think there's nothing special about Ranger's Trailblazer. It just makes your life a bit easier on Shaco. Like, you can just obviously you clear faster and you just have a more sustain and stuff. So I think any less time you can spend in your jungle is good on Shaco, because you're not really a champion who wants to be sitting in the jungle too much. So the better your smite is, so to speak, for clearing, and the better that is overall. Alright, at least there's the Lee Sin top lane. That's something. No idea where the Graves is, but I've only been to one side of this jungle so far. Alright, we'll get this blue buff. Nice. And then I'm going to go and invade into his red side probably. I mean, I could try and gank the Shaco mid lane. Normally this would be a good time to go mid lane, but ganking Shaco, I don't know, that's kind of really hard to do. Unless he uses his jump on the Lux. I might be able to insta-burst him here. Nice, there we go, yeah. Even though he uses his... Even though he can deceive, he can't deceive in time before we kill him. So there we go, perfect. That's why I take Ignite on Shaco as well. I didn't actually mention my Masteries yet, guys. Masteries are 21. I like to go 20... Wait, what am I... Again, like I said with runes, you can do a lot of different stuff. Exactly the same with Masteries. At least get 21 points on offensive though. That's the only thing you need to do. Whoops, is have 21 points on offensive. Other stuff you can kind of have preference. Like I think I actually might be 22. Oh no. I'm 21 for. No, 21. I'm not really sure. I've got 6 points in utility, in the mana regen and move speed, and I've got. I'm pretty sure. For at least 3 points in defensive, but apart from that, I'm honestly not sure. Maybe I've only got 5 points utility. Basically, guys, what I'm trying to say, it doesn't really matter what your masteries are, because there's a lot of, you know, like I said, preference stuff. Just make sure you got 21 points in offensive. Alright, so that's that. I'm just gonna kill this romp. I'm gonna go bot lane here as well. I haven't really showcased much of Shaco's ganking. Shaco obviously a very good early game character. He'll probably see that, like, there's no way these guys don't see this gank coming, surely. I'm just going to jump over the wall here and... Here we go, we should be able to get this guy. Alright, this is I positioned this box here to try and ult this gank. There you go, it's now hitting Rammus. I'm going to die here, but we might be able to mop up. No, you can, don't, no. Go, fine. You can do this, boys. Alright, so this was, I went in a bit too early here. I'm pretty sure Leona just used her her E on the minions, which means she couldn't join in the fight with me. Like, Shaco, as you saw there, is pretty squishy, so I jump in, honestly, way too early, and I just die, like, well, not really instantly, but when they can turn on you, and you've already used your Q to initiate the gank, mind you, you're pretty easy kill. I didn't even get my, like, great use of my box either, because my box just, died. It was attacking minions for a lot of time as well because they weren't running away as much. So yeah, bit too ham there. Do need to be a bit careful on Shaco because he is, like I say, a vulnerable champion. But yeah, I'm gonna go invade his blue buff again here because remember I took his blue, last time I did this. So I did my red, then did his blue, and so I got the timer on it. And I know when it's gonna respawn, which is very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my way over to his blue buff. Might go pay a visit to the Shaco first though. I wonder which one the real Shaco is, guys. Okay, Graves isn't even around. I don't know whether we'll be able to get anything here. This is very unlikely. Okay, maybe. Oh, there's it. Yeah, he's already got a box place. That's pretty smart by him. He's probably walked this way. Yeah, he is. He's here. Shaco will most likely be around here, almost guaranteed. Right, I'm going to try and get his blue buff here, but I don't really want to use my Deceive to initiate this because I think this is kind of a risky play right now because I don't know where where the enemy Shaco is. And Graves we did spot on the bot side of the map, so most likely he's not going to be here. And of course, if it's just Graves, I'm not afraid of him, which it looks like it would be right now. I'm actually going to wait for him here as well. I'm going to put a ward here. Yeah, I can't smart past my trinkets for some reason. There we go. So I'm just going to take this. Lee Sin's on his way as well. I'm keeping my eye on that. Lee Sin and Maokai here, so I'm just going to hold this. And I'm going to position myself like... So this guy doesn't expect this. Walk over the wall just in case he tries to flash the wall. Oh no! Shift please! Shift please! Please! There we go. Excellent stuff. This is another reason why invading is good on Shaco because especially once you hit level 6, you can be quite tricky with how you do stuff. You pop your ulti, you know, the enemies don't really know which one's the real you, and it's pretty nice like that. So perfect stuff. We get 2 kills there. They tried to invade us again. With the as far as invades go on Shaco, like I just did there, you need to if you're gonna invade and like fully clear stuff like I did at level 2 when I invaded the blue buff, keep your eyes peeled for when things respawn. I'm sorry about my webcam's really like bright, by the way. I guess it's kind of a bright day. It wasn't that bright when I was fixing my settings before, but maybe in my recording our recording software makes things 10 times brighter. I don't know. Who knows, guys? But hopefully it's not too distracting. But I'm also, as far as my item build goes, guys, I'm going to go for a I'm going for Ravenous Hydra. So the first item I'm going to go for is a Tiamat. I don't like getting a jungle item first on Shaco. I don't really feel like most of them don't really benefit him that much. So I don't really see the need to rush it. So I just, I just go without it. Honestly, I just get my first jungle item, like the Ranger's Trailblazer, and then I leave it. Probably shouldn't have smite this actually. I want to do Dragon soon. But it's tough. They've got that Scuttle Crab, which makes it a bit risky us trying to do a Baron, so they can see. Instead, I might just push bot. Let's just push bot. In fact, if I can pick these up, this is another reason why Tiamat is so good, is because you can do these. You can split push lanes like this really quickly because you have the cleave effect, I guess you could call it. I'm not even sure if you should call it, like the splash effect, I guess is a better word for it. Look behind you. So, yeah, right now obviously he's pretty slow at clearing down waves, but he gets faster when he gets the Hydra. I also need to be a bit careful here. I don't actually have any, I've got no life still, I don't have much health, so if someone tries to fight me here, they can probably kill me. I'm pretty low. And also something else to bear in mind is that however much health you're on when you use your ulti is how much health your clone will have. So if you're already on low health like I am and you pop your ult, then you're not going to be able to get off. Your clone won't have very much health either, so they won't do too much. They won't help you that much. I'm going to go ahead and just start this dragon though. Why can't I? Oh my goodness, my key bindings are all mucked up in the PBE. Sorry about that, guys. If I misclick something. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I changed my trinket key binding to C so I can like use it. I should have put this immediately. I don't know why I didn't. It's alright. I don't really want my clone to die straight away though. I really don't want him to die to the AoE effect here. He can die now. He can blow up. This is good. There we go. Another thing you want to be doing on Shaco, guys, is you want to be taking advantage of his ability to kill dragon very easily. So you can solo it, even if you're not on that much health like I wasn't then, it's still easy to solo dragon. He's very, very, very good at doing that. So, all good stuff. All good stuff. Let me, one sec. I should try and see if I can fix my webcam settings. I'm sorry about this, guys. I was convinced I had fixed them before, but apparently not. Here we go. Let's do this. While I'm killing the Gromp. Alright. Let's try and make it less, like, there we go. That's better already. Let's turn it down a little bit more. There we go. I think that will do for now. I think that will do for now. Alright, so we've got drag. I'm going to keep my eye on that timer as well, guys. Just like when I was invading, I wanted to keep my eye on when things were respawning. Exactly the same for dragon. Of course, having said that, their blue buff should be respawning soon. Just pressing tab to take a quick look at the respawn timers. It's up in 20 seconds. However, there are also more important things to be doing than just stealing buffs. Like killing other champions. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to prioritize that. I don't really want to die here, so I'm going to pop my ult, but I'm probably going to die anyway. No, I'm not. I'm all good. It's all fine. That was close. Very close. Let's go send the clone over here and see if we can bait Rammus into something. Alright, we'll go. Let's get out of here. So looks like Graves is going to get his blue buff, but it's alright. We got 2 kills and we almost died, but we didn't. That's something which, like, sustained burst damage, sorry, can be quite hard to play versus a Shaco. Just like most other squishy characters and most other assassins, like Shaco is. He's, if someone tries to burst you and has a lot of damage, chances are you're gonna die. So, a lot of champions can be really irritating to that extent, and that's something you really have to be careful of. I'm taking this. This is maybe a mistake actually. I probably should have been helping my team here. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't looking at the map. My bad. Whatever we get is blue again. That's the 3rd blue we've got this game. They just smited. That is a fresh. Actually, no, that's a lie. That would have chased us earlier, I think. Yeah, that is no, I wasn't lying. That is a fresh wolf spirit. That would have chased us before, if it had been there before. So that meant that Graves or Ramos was just at their wolves. Alright, let's see. I don't have my red buff yet, but that guy's very low, and I'm waiting for my ADC to pull down. Let's try and get Ramos. My Hydra is going to be really useful here for just killing the minions. I've got, you notice at level, whatever level it was, when I could choose to get an extra point in my like secondary ability, when I wasn't just maxing my E, I've got a point in my box. Whichever point you, whichever ability you get points in second, either your Q or your box, is honestly up to you. A lot of Shaco is just, you know, preference, whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's up to you. And Q gives you more burst damage, and also pretty sure it reduces the cooldown of your deceive. I'm 90% sure that's the case, which is really good. Like, that's always very useful. But W increases the fear duration and makes you clear the jungle faster, because it gives you increased box damage. Also, in theory, it can help you do more damage to other players as well, but people don't tend to stand in your boxes for that long if they can help it. Hope he doesn't. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we dodged his. Yes, right into the box. Close enough. That was a lot of damage. I'm not sure what that was that did that much damage to me, but as soon as we like came out of our deceive there, we just instantly took like 70% of our health, which was insane. I'm not quite sure what that was, but it's all good. Like, we still kill Graves, trade 1 for 1. Could be better, could be worse. It's fine. No, it's cool. What I'm gonna get next is, I don't really know. Like, I'm not really sure what I like to go as my second item on Shaco. I always like to rush this Hydra, but then outside of that, it's kind of a preferential thing. Again, so many things about Shaco is kind of how you like to play him, and I do recommend you just like play him, learn how to play him. You know, like, I haven't even mentioned his backstab passive, because that is something as well, which is just something you should be, you know, trying to do with just to maximize your damage. I don't know why I ran to that crab there. Maximize your damage output, which is where you trying to position so that at least something is doing something up the bum, because then you do more damage. Either your box or you or your clone. But yeah, second item. There is an argument, you know, there's lots of different stuff you can go, whether you want to go for a static shiv, whether you want to go for a, is he really gonna, okay, I don't need me for that. Whether you want to go for a, like your war enchantment you can go for, whether you want to go for Yumu's Ghostblade. That might be what what I'm thinking right now is either war enchantment or Yumu's Ghostblade, one of those two. War enchantment is better early game, but Yumu's can actually be quite useful, you know, just in general. I think I'm probably going to go for Yumu's actually. And after that, most likely, I'm actually just going to go tanky. Tank Shaco, obviously not ideal, but tanky Shaco is fine, because, you know, you're a champion who's going to be standing around. Okay, yeah. You're a champion who's going to be standing around and like fighting people, so why not, you know, why not be tanky? It means that, you know, the times that I've died in these fights, when I've just jumped in and been blown up, it wouldn't happen if I was slightly tanky. Did this guy steal my red buff? I think he did, you know, or maybe he killed me or something. No, I never had red buff. I think he stole my red buff. I know I've left my red buff up for a very long time, but I also argue that I've been doing more important things. Ramos stole my red buff. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's not even, can't even say that, whatever. But holy crap, that's kind of BM. Whatever, we killed him, it's fine. Let's go and push this side wave down now as well. This is something which I would recommend you do on Shaco, which isn't always a preference, although it's somewhat preference whether you want to like bait team fights and like group up a little bit, or whether you just want to split push. Split pushing on Shaco is one of his biggest strengths. I wasn't say strongest strengths, which is, you know, not really great English. One of his biggest strengths is his ability to split push, especially with his Ravenous Hydra, because, you know, you do the splash and clear everything very, very quickly. He's great at 1v1ing people, which is another reason why split pushing is such a good idea on him. and like I say, clears sideways very easily. He's also very slippery, which means that people collapse onto him. Even if the whole team collapses onto you, you stand a pretty good chance of escaping and getting away. So always, guys, if you're split pushing, you want wards. Oh, they're gonna surrender now. I mean, we're destroying them anyway. So always, if you're split pushing, you want to have wards down where in kind of like choke points, so to speak, of where you think the enemy is going to be pushing into you. Because that will really help your chances of success. You need to know who's coming for you in order to like plan your escape route and stuff. But there's also arguments for going sweeper as well, because it's very good for, you know, like perma ganking or stealing objectives, or clearing for dragon, so you can solo it, that kind of stuff. So arguments for both. But yeah, that's the Shaco commentary done, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed the skin as well. I think the skin looks really cool. It's a bit similar to Workshop Shaco, maybe in its color scheme, but it's a really nice looking skin. I like it. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more educational content. You can go find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Catch me streaming on Twitch. Most importantly, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.